Hello there, welcome to Diamond Shine. So guys, I'm so glad to have you in the studio today. Today we'll be doing something really cool. Now listen, we are going to handcraft our own sweet potato pie crust today. Now this could be for peach pie, this could be for apple pie. This is something that's going to benefit you and your company in the long run. But before we get into that, guys, I want to explain something to you about this video. This video, you're going to see a very short edited video. I'm not going to release the whole thing because it's on Diamond Shine University. Yes guys, this is a very unique and different video, so I decided to release this to the university and not just the YouTube channel. The university gives people who are looking to create labels. They're looking to learn how to make silicone molds. Like, there are so many different videos that I'm adding to the university that people on the YouTube channel will only be able to access that if they are on the university and they purchase those videos. So this particular video that we're talking about right here, you're going to learn how to make these, and this is going to save you thousands of dollars, because if you think about it, when you go to buy these molds, these pie molds, guys, you're going to spend a lot of money on these molds. They're about 30 something each, and you got to think about it. If you're making pies, you're going to need at least like 6 of those molds to be able to do a whole lot at one time. And let's just say you get super busy, you're going to need to spend way more. And listen, a mold don't last forever. It does last for a while, but it don't last forever. So this is something where you save money, you're doing it yourself, you handcrafting it. It looks very natural. Let me find one of my good pies. I'm trying to find a small one. Well, you know what, I have a big one right in front of me. They look very natural. They look just like, you know, it looks just like a real sweet potato pie, so you get a natural look. We don't use dyes or anything like that on the crust. I have a special mixture that I give you guys the ingredients to, where you can make this crust and give it this color without using any dye in it, or, you know, just tap a little bit of dye, like, but we're not going to color this with dye. Like, you know how we usually rub it, we're not going to do it that way. So head on over to the university, and that's the Diamond Shine University. I'm going to link that in the description box. I'm going to give you guys a very short video where you'll be able to see it all in action. All right. Okay, so here we are with our fabulous crust, which looks absolutely amazing. We're going to go ahead and just start pouring in some wax, and this wax is not thick as the next layer of wax we're going to put in here, but we're going to fill it up until just about when we get to the crust. That's how much we're going to fill it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is a big, thick candle to fill. Like, this is a lot. It takes a lot to fill this candle. And if I could do it more simple, I woulda. But next time when I get pie crust, I don't think I'm gonna get as big as of a container. This takes a lot to fill. So if a person really want to do big giant pies, be ready to use a whole lot of wax. So I'm just really gonna fill it up till I get right there to the brim, and then I'm gonna let it solidify. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna use the top layer, and we're gonna put a thick layer of wax up to the top layer, because of course we got to cover all of this up right here, all the little edges that you see on the inside. We're gonna cover all this up with one thick layer. So let this solidify on the top, then we're gonna come back with a thick layer, and that's how we're gonna smooth it out, and we're gonna give it that texture, that sweet potato pie texture. Okay, all right. Okay, this pie is ready for action. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pour the thick wax, because it should be thick like barbecue sauce thick. Like mine looks like barbecue sauce. You're going to have to keep whisking it though, because a lot of it's going to stick to the walls of whatever you're using. It might be a bowl, might be a cup, I don't know. But me, I'm using this pitcher and it's sticking to the wall. So I want most of it to be in the portion that I'm pouring, but to be honest, it's kind of like impossible to get it all in there unless you really sit down and use a spoon or something and scrape it. So as thick as it is, I want you to just pour it on there. Just start pouring it, okay? Because this is the texture. You know, this is going to be your texture right here. This is how your pie going to have texture. Okay, now mine isn't as thick as I would want it to be. I would want it to be a little bit thicker than that, but if I did pour it a little bit thicker, then I could just easily go and take the top and just move it around. But like even right now, I could still move the top around and do things to it, make swirls on it to make it look realistic. So you can use it this thick, or you could go thicker. You know, it's totally up to you, because even now I could just make little swoops and dips and things like that to, you know, mess with the texture of it, because I really don't want it to be flat. I want it to have a sweet potato pie look. So I'm putting like little swirls and stuff on top. And you know, if you finish with it and you like, wow, you know, I did swirl it, I like it, but I feel like it's too much, you can always go and take your heat gun and just kind of melt that part and make it straight. Okay, so you see I'm just making like little dips and lines and stuff in it, and when it's finished, it's going to look just like sweet potato pie. Because sweet potato pie normally have texture depending on how you pour it, who made it, or whatever. It usually has texture. Alright, so now I'm going to let it solidify, and when it's solidified, we're going to go ahead, we're going to decorate the top of it. Now, you already know how to make whipped topping. If you don't, I got videos on that. Got teachings on that, training on that as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to add a little whip dial up to the middle. And we're just going to sit it in the middle. And we're going to just, that's it, just press on it. And bring it in so it could be really big, okay? So we're just going to put that whip thing in the middle. Okay, if you want to make it bigger, you can. You want to leave it like that, it's fine. You want to bring it down, just bang on it twice. I want it to really look like mama's sweet potato pie, okay? And it really do. So it looks so good. It looks so natural, guys. I love it. I love it. It's so beautiful. I'm going to clean my wicks up and I'm going to take a better picture. And guys, hit the subscribe button. We done. We out. All right.